Welcome back. I'm still Jean, I'm still the winemaker of Omege, and I'm here to talk to you about the November shipment. In this shipment, we have two wines of 2009. 2009 as a vintage was a vintage that was a little bit colder with higher acidity, lower alcohol content. We're going to actually start with a red. Usually we do start with whites, but in this particular case, it's a white that has sugar. And the sugar would actually overpower and coat your palate and therefore hide the integrity, the fragrance, and the aromatics of the red. So the first wine is 2009 Cabernet Sauvignon from Casper Vineyard. Casper Vineyard is actually a vineyard that is located on the hills of Rutherford on the Mykonos mountain. And if you sit on the deck of the winery of the fountain and you look straight across above the Mykonos mountain, you can see that vineyard. And that's where Casper Vineyard is. It usually gives wine that are really powerful, structured, quite fragrant, but that have a very masculine structure. If you add to that the fact that you have quite a lot of aromatics, but with that backbone of acidity, I think this is a wine that is done to age, if you like aging wine. If you don't, then have it with meat or something that has a lot of structure, because it is a very deep, complex wine. The second wine is the Late Harvest 2009. As I think you heard me say before, everybody thinks that Late Harvest is an easy wine to do. It's actually a very hard wine to make, because Late Harvest is a lot of sugar because it's a sweet wine. And how do we make that happen? Well, botrytis, a fungus, grows on the outside of the berry, creates little holes, and the water evaporates, therefore concentrates the sugar of the berries themselves. But if you have only sugar, the wine becomes not very interesting, boring, your palate gets overwhelmed. So you really need to make sure that you have there as well a backbone of acidity. And in a vintage like 2009, you definitely have it. So you have that great balance of freshness, sugar, and aromatics. Cheers, enjoy, and happy holidays.